All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope that everyone is having a great day so far. We're about to get into these messages for today. Now, today's message, I've been up super early today, which is not my usual. I'm one to sleep as long as I can. But I've been up super early, like 6:30, 7 o'clock. And Spirit just kept saying, I just kept hearing manipulation, okay? And as I was, getting ready to get on live and everything, Spirit kept repeating, manipulation, manipulation. There are certain people in your space, or there is one particular person for some of you guys, that you continue to allow to manipulate your energy, or you make excuses for this person and their actions, okay? This can be anybody. It doesn't have to be relationship based. It doesn't have to be friendship based. This can be a family member. This could be a sibling. This could be anybody, okay? But there is somebody specific that you guys give a lot of passes to. Someone specific that you guys allow to do things that you wouldn't allow other people to do. There is someone specific that you are not standing your ground with as much as you know that you probably should, and as much as you absolutely could, okay? I feel like for a lot of you guys, where you're going and where you are headed, we've been talking a lot about, preparing for the future, preparing for this next phase, preparing for where you are going, preparing for this next year, and all of the energy that's coming in with what's coming, right? And I feel one of the biggest battles that you guys are going to have to oversee is releasing whoever this person is and acknowledging that they are, in fact, not good for you. Okay? Now, there can definitely be some history associated with this person, or these people. Could be more than one person. Take how it resonates. There could definitely be some history there. There could definitely be some shared experiences or circumstances or something that you and that person went through. There's definitely something that is keeping you tied to this person, right? And I don't want to diminish or demean whatever you and this person may have gone through or whatever history that you guys share. But at the end of the day, there are more cons than there are pros when it comes to this situation with this person, when it comes to this relationship with this person. Some of you guys have been thinking a lot lately about if this is someone that you should be letting go of, okay? Some of you guys may have been in a space where, and that's crazy because I'm looking at my phone because I just got a notification about the TikTok ban, which is crazy. So this is definitely someone, as I was saying, that someone that you could have been thinking about banning from your life, releasing from your life, going your separate ways, leaving this person behind, and I think that that's a good idea. I feel like this is a crossroads that you've been at multiple times with this person. This doesn't feel like the first go around where you guys are on, separate pages, or this doesn't feel like the first time that you guys have been in this place where you've been like, okay, I need to just drop this person. I need to just let this person go. I need to just move on. This is a continuous type of thing. This is something that happens often. And a lot of your spirit team is saying enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough. There is no reason that you continue to deal with certain people and certain energies when you know that they don't add anything to your life. They don't bring any value. They're not helping or assisting you with anything that's important, right? They're just kind of there, and they're causing more problems than they are helping with solutions. You feel yourself going backwards or feeling your energy be depleted around these people or around this person in particular. And I feel like you guys have a decision to make, okay? I'm definitely hearing Crossroads repetitively. I'm hearing that Bone Thugs and Harmony song, Crossroads. There's definitely a decision that needs to be made in regards to you and whoever this person is. And the more time you take to make this decision, the more you are allowing that energy to affect you, okay? The quicker you make the decision, the quicker you are able to eliminate this energy from your life and from your space. Again, this could be something that is difficult, a decision that is difficult to make because of the history that you share with this person, because of whatever the relationship is that you share with this person. For some of you, it could be your mother, it could be your sister, it could be your father, it could be your cousin, it could be your auntie, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, your baby daddy, your boyfriend, your husband, your best friend, whoever. The significance of the relationship is very high, right? This person can mean a lot to you, but the relationship that you have with this person is never more important than the relationship that you have with yourself and your ability to live a life that is best for you without any interference, without any problems, without any issues, okay? It's not enough to cut this person off just for a season anymore. Some of you guys may have distanced yourself from this person for a season or a specific amount of time. Maybe you went a couple months without speaking to them or a couple years without speaking to them. But there's always I'm seeing the little U-turn sign. There's always a U-turn with it, meaning you always find yourself right back where you once were, okay? You are never completely separated from this person, and that's it, and that's all. Again, you always find yourself back in connection with this person, okay? This could be bringing on additional stress, okay? I'm feeling like a slight headache, specifically on the left side of my head. And I haven't had a headache all day. And I know it's just because of this reading. But I'm feeling, irritation on this side of my head. Some of you guys could definitely be dealing with like cold or flu symptoms, allergy symptoms. I'm even hearing like breakouts, like hives or cold sores, or I'm hearing bloody noses. Okay, some of you guys, you could be having nosebleeds. It's taking a physical toll on your body, or for some of you, your body is trying to alert you that the energy that you are dealing with or the energy in your environment is not healthy for you. Okay? I also feel like for some of you guys, this has been affecting your weight or your diet, okay? Whether you are eating more or eating less, whether you are feeling hungry all the time, or whether you're somebody who doesn't have the desire to eat, you don't have an appetite at all. I feel like this can also be affecting the way that you see yourself, like body dysmorphia type of energy. Like when you look at yourself in the mirror, or if you look at yourself like on your phone camera, or you take a picture of yourself, or somebody else takes a picture of you or something, you don't recognize yourself, or you feel like you look different, or you feel like something is different about your appearance, okay? These are all signs of confirmation of this reading. Some of you guys could have like bug bites, red spots on the skin, things like that, sores in the mouth or on the tongue, biting your tongue. wisdom tooth pain or irritation with like the wisdom tooth or the teeth or something. I'm also getting like muscle aches, okay? Certain muscles could be aching right now. Almost like how you feel like when you strain a muscle, like when you pull a muscle or something along those lines as well. For my women, there could be some delays with the menstrual cycle or just irregular menstrual cycles. Yeah, let's pull some cards and see. Let's dig a little deeper, see what's going on here. Sinus infections, ear aches. Head pressure. This person could be a water sign, or you can be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I also feel like this situation or whatever relationship you have with this person, you are deeply connected. Like you have a deep emotional bond to this person, which is why it's been so difficult for you to separate from this connection. Again, this does not have to be romantic, all right? A lot of times y'all be thinking about romantic relationships, and sometimes it's, someone else that, is not in that section of your life. So I want you to, if this is for you, keep an open mind. Doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. But there's a deep emotional connection with this person. Again, they can have water somewhere in their chart, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or you can have water in your chart, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Doesn't have to be your big three. It can be anywhere else in your chart, okay? Your Venus could also be water, all right? You definitely have not been taking care of yourself as much as you should be. We got self-care and tuning in at the bottom of the deck, but it's in reverse. So a lot of you guys have definitely not been feeding your own soul and watering your own soul the way that you should have been and the way that you should be at this current moment. A lot of you have been distracted by whoever this person is, or when it comes to this person, you get distracted from other shit, okay? It's like whenever you have a falling out with this person, or whenever you and this energy is going back and forth, you get sidetracked on all of the other shit that you're supposed to be focusing on, okay? Or you spent your life, for some of you, you spent your life focused on this person and making sure that their needs are met while ignoring your own. There could definitely be some emotional codependency here. Either they're emotionally codependent on you or you're emotionally codependent on them. Regardless of what it is, there's definitely some emotional codependency here. Somebody don't stand on their own when it comes to their emotions. Waiting for somebody to validate their emotions, not speaking up for yourself, holding things in, allowing this person to get away with murder. Literally, okay? They do whatever the fuck they want to do. You find a way to... I'm even hearing like other people may even point out how this person treats you or the things that this person does to you, and you always find a way to kind of like have their back. Meaning like you find a way to excuse them of their behavior, or make an excuse for them, or tell somebody a sob story about them to try to make them feel like, understand your perspective when it comes to this person. But it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? People are always going to go through traumatic things, and it doesn't ever give them an excuse to act the way that they act. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? If somebody went through something, oh, fucking well. Everybody goes through something. That don't mean that you go out here and you show your ass. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that you treat people a certain type of way. That don't mean that you carry yourself a certain type of way. There's people who've gone through far worse, and they don't be, acting the way that this person's acting. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, Y'all make a lot of excuses for this person when they should be held accountable for their actions. And until you start to hold them accountable, they know that they can continue to do whatever it is that they do, knowing that you're going to always have their back. You're always going to be their motherfucking lawyer and take their defense. And, you know, some of y'all have even lost valuable people over this person. Like, you lost good people over this not so good energy. It's like, I mean, does it really weigh out? Like, to lose someone who could have potentially been better for you, you know, whether that's a friend, a family member, whoever, and keep the toxic person because of whatever history you have, or, you know, whatever connection you feel like you have to this person, it doesn't weigh out. Like, you're still losing. That's still an L. You know, you didn't gain anything from doing that. I just heard the proof is in the pudding. So, like, even experiencing, you know, realities where you see with your own eyes that this person isn't reliable, or this person isn't dependable, or this isn't somebody that you should be around. Like, you've seen some of this shit with your own eyes, and you still told yourself something different. Heavy Pisces energy, where you see what's going on, and you're still telling yourself, like, no, that's not what it is, or it's because of this, it's because of that. Like, trying to validate it. Like, you're always validating the bullshit. And again, it's getting you nowhere. It's doing nothing for you. A lot of you have convinced yourself that this person is good for you for whatever reason. I don't know why, or I don't know how, or I don't know what, but you convinced yourself that you benefit from having this person around in some type of way, shape, or form. For some of you guys, this could be, maybe they help you with money or finances, maybe because of who they're supposed to be in your life. Like I said, this could be like a parent. So if this is a parent, then it's like you're making excuses because it's like, oh, that's my mom, that's my dad, you know, or they may have been with you or been there for you for a certain thing. So it's like you make excuses, or you try to validate in your head that they're actually good and they're really not. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is, there's something that, there's a wall that you put up, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stops you from seeing this person for who they actually are. Whatever this wall is, whatever this thing is, whatever you're telling yourself, it's almost like, if you keep posting dumb shit in my comments, I'm going to block you. So let's just be clear, okay? It's almost like, you're putting a spell on yourself. It's almost like you're trying to hypnotize yourself, right? Like, how a person will sit there and be like, no, they're good for me. They're good for me. They're good for me. No, they're a good person. They was there for me for this. They was there for me with that. No, they couldn't possibly be doing this. No, it's like you're trying to convince yourself of something that obviously is not true. Like, you may even catch yourself talking to yourself about the situation when you're by yourself, trying to convince yourself that whatever is happening is not what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, playing tricks on your own mind, trying to get yourself to not see what is actually there, or trying to convince yourself that whatever you're seeing is not the truth, or, you know what I'm saying, trying to create this narrative of who this person is, but you know, in reality, this person is not who they claim to be. Period. You know what I'm saying? They're not who they claim to be. They aren't genuine. They're not real. You know what I'm saying? This person could even be the type of person that always claims how real they are. You know what I'm saying? They could always throw shit in your face that they've done for you, or, you know, ways that they showed up for you, or stuff like that. Always trying to make you feel bad. Like, if you do get to a place where you're ready to cut this person off, or you bring something to their attention, or you try to address something with them, like, they always try to make it seem like they've done all these things for you. How could you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit. Or you can even have proof that they've done certain things and bring that to their attention, and they'll still find a way to, like, manipulate it and make it seem like you're taking somebody else's side, or you don't trust them, or like they take this victim type mentality anytime they are addressed with the truth. It's like mind games. Yeah, because change your perspective is at the bottom of the deck. It's like they're always playing mind games when it comes to just being real and admitting whatever they did. This could also be the type of person that is always quick to try to call you out about the shit that you do, but they never can accept the things that they've done. Like, they're really good at letting you know what you did wrong, or, you know, what you could work on and how you could be better and all of this stuff. Like, they're great at that. But when it comes to them taking accountability for whatever it is that they've done, and them owning up to whatever it is that they've done, it's non-existent. Like, they're quick to play the victim. They're quick to, you know, either flip the script or talk their way out of it, or by the end of the conversation, they mad at you type shit. It's like you came into the conversation trying to hold them accountable, but by the end of the conversation, they mad at you for some shit, and you like, what the fuck just happened? Okay, it's like a whole Uno reverse, and you just confused. Like, bro, what the fuck? How the fuck? Like, I could have swore I was just trying to say something to you about what you did. How did this whole thing get flipped to me doing something 5 months ago, 5 years ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're quick to try to, you know, flip the script and bring up some old shit or something that they could have been spoke on. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, what? We're talking about you right now. Spirit is also saying this person never acknowledges what you've done for them. They never are the type to say thank you or to show appreciation. It's kind of like either they always got their hand out for some shit, or they feel like you owe them something. They kind of have like that energy, like you owe them something, or like you supposed to do it type shit. They're never grateful for all that you have already done. You could have even done something wrong to this person in the past, and you've already apologized for it, and you've already taken accountability for it and everything, but they use this as like a red button. Like, anytime they feel like, you know, they want you to do something for them, or anytime they're trying to get out of something, or anytime they're trying to take the heat off of them, they pull up this one situation, right? And it's like, maybe you was wrong in that situation, but you've apologized for it. You thought that y'all worked through it. You thought that was over. But they always bring this shit back up, and it's like their get out of jail free card. It's like they know that they can pull this out because it's like the only thing that maybe you did to them that was wrong. So they can pull this out anytime they want to and try to like use it to take the heat off of them, or to make you feel bad, or to try to prove some type of point or something. It's just like, at some point you're going to have to stop bringing this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not fair. I done already apologized for it. I done already taken accountability for it. I done already said what I had to say for it. Why do you keep bringing this up? Very, very manipulative energy. Extremely manipulative energy. Or they bring up a moment in time where they were there for you or something. Because I'm hearing, I was there for you when da-da-da-da-da-da. I had your back when blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, like, I appreciate it, but that don't mean you can treat me like shit. That don't mean that you don't have to be accountable for your actions. That don't mean that we just ignore all of the shit that's going on because you was there for me at one time in my life. Like, what the fuck? The fuck? This person definitely has a hold on your heart. You are definitely heavily attached to this person in the heart space. This could most definitely be connected to childhood trauma. This person may even remind you, if it's not your parent, this person may remind you of the hurt that your parent gave you type shit, or the relationship that you had with the parent, or the wounds from your childhood. This person could, like, either remind you of it energetically or something along those lines. There's some type of connection here with your childhood trauma in this specific person, which is why it's so difficult, or it has been so difficult for you to release this person, because they are reminiscent. They remind you of something that you either experienced, or they may have even been there for you while you were experiencing some type of trauma with your parents, or during childhood, or something along those lines. There's something heavily connected with your childhood through your heart chakra. And this person either, can remind you of that parent, or they have similar characteristics of that parent, or you connected through a trauma or something along those lines. Maybe y'all experienced the same trauma from a parent or something. If this is your parent, that parent could have also went through what they put you through, if that makes sense. So, like, if it's your mom and she treats you a certain type of way, her mother probably treated her the same type of way type shit. Like, it's passed down trauma, or trauma being repeated. They could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or you can be an earth sign. I definitely feel like this is affecting your diet, because diet just came out. So it's definitely affecting your health, okay? Some of y'all could be eating things that are not good for you, because maybe that's when you feel better. You know what I'm saying? There could be some type of addiction to sweets, or processed foods, or carbs, pastas, bread, pizza, rice, sandwiches, stuff like that. Yeah, family, friends, and loved ones came out. So this could definitely be family. Some of you guys could have definitely had some health scares recently, and it's because of high stress levels. Maybe your doctor could have told you that whatever you was dealing with could be caused by stress, or just the stress in your body could be activating other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, stress is more deadly than a lot of diseases, because of the fact that it can trigger other things, right? So, like, yeah, you may have high cholesterol, or heart issues, or blood issues, or shit like that, but it was activated by stress. So it's like these things wouldn't have affected you had you not been in these highly stressful ass environments or situations. For some of you, the holiday season could be triggering. Whether that is being around family members, whether that is because this person is there. Something surrounding the holidays could be stressful. Some of you guys could have lost somebody who was very important to you, very close to you recently. Recently meaning within the last, I'm hearing 2 to 3 years, 2 to 4 years. So the holiday season could be adding stress. For some of you, this could be your first holiday without somebody important. Especially Thanksgiving. I feel like Thanksgiving was worse. Yeah, ancestors came out. Someone could have also lost a child. My condolences to everybody who's lost anyone. Someone could have lost a child and haven't said anything to anybody. This could have been like in the early stages of pregnancy. 2 to 3 months, 2 to 4 months. Some of you guys could have lost a child due to stress. Again, my condolences to anybody going through that. Some of you could have linked up with this person after you lost that loved one. And that's why they may mean so much to you, because maybe it was in the midst of you going through that grief that you connected with this person. I'm hearing guilt. There's something here about guilt. I'm hearing, like, I wish I never met you, or I wish I never responded to that message, or I wish I never called you back, or something like, something regarding communication, or, just simply meeting this person, simply being acquainted with this person. It's just like, it's almost like regretful for getting yourself into whatever it is. Because I'm hearing, how did I get myself into this? You know what I'm saying? Like, questioning yourself. Like, how the fuck did I get myself so deep into this type of situation? Some of y'all could have lost opportunities dealing with this person. Whether this was opportunities for jobs, careers, friendships, whatever. You may have allowed this person into your mental space. You let them into, play in your head and convince you that you shouldn't do certain things, or that you couldn't do certain things, or that certain things wouldn't work. So you kind of just stop pursuing certain shit, or you didn't even give yourself an opportunity to pursue certain things. Some of y'all were supposed to go back to school. Some of y'all were supposed to start a business or something, or further your career in something. I'm even hearing some of y'all were supposed to join an army or something. Navy, Air Force, whatever. I just heard plan for my life and not going according to plan. So some of you guys could have had a plan for your life. You could have had certain things that you had planned out that you wanted to do or whatever, and you are finding yourself completely off the path of that plan. Like, whatever plan you had for yourself, you are no longer really in alignment of that plan, based on whatever relationship you have with this person, or based on whatever influence this person has had over you, or just based on the decisions that you've made. I feel like some of y'all are very gullible, and a lot of it goes hand in hand with your childhood. Something about your childhood has made you very gullible, very, very, I don't want to say easy, but easily manipulated. Like, believing people's shit too easily, believing people's lies too easily, letting people just tell you shit, just going along with whatever the fuck they say type of thing. And it doesn't mean that you do this for everybody, but certain energies, your defense mechanism is off with. Like, Certain people, you like, fuck that shit. I'm not listening to none of that shit. I'm not hearing none of that shit. But when it comes to certain types of energies, it's like your antennas is static in the motherfuckers. You don't really think things through the way that you usually would or normally would. Like, you allow people into your space and into your certain people into your space and certain people into your energy way too easily, and they don't really have to prove themselves of being worthy enough to be in your energy. Like, that's the whole gag. It's like a lot of these people haven't proved anything. Like, they've talked about a lot of shit, they've said a lot of things, but they haven't really proven themselves enough for you to be giving them all that you're giving them, or for you to be treating them the way that you're treating them. It's like, you could have had dreams about this person. Like, your spirit team trying to send you messages or clarity. Well, this person could have been in a dream recently. We got the death card coming out. This just really feels like dead weight. Like, that's the energy here. It feels very much so like dead weight. Some of you, this is just a sexual connection. Some of y'all are lost in sex. If this is a romantic person that this is resonating for, some of y'all are lost in sex. For some of y'all, sex is the only love you've ever known. Even though sex is not love, it's the closest thing to love you've ever known. So whatever relationship, whatever sexual connection you have with this person has convinced you that this is love, or this is something more than what it is. And it ain't shit, for real, for real. But because you've been taught, whether it was through experience or whatever, that sexual connection is love, that's kind of what you've been going off of this whole time. I just heard head in the clouds. For some of y'all, this person may have came in when you were dealing with a lot, and they kind of served as a protector for you, or they just had your back, or they just saw things from your perspective when you needed it. There's something here about this person coming to your defense or something when you needed it, and that could be why you are so gung-ho about protecting this person. There's a lot of jealousy in this connection as well. This person could actually be jealous of you, which could be one of the reasons why they don't really want you to branch off and do your own shit. Or this person could be like a helicopter type of energy, where they always want to know what you're doing, how you doing it, who you with, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Very, very possessive type of energy, but it's really jealousy. I feel like this person knows that if you let them go, that you will flourish. And they really don't want you to flourish without them. They don't want you to have anything without them. And for real, some of them don't want you to have anything before they have it. It's like they gotta have it first. If it's money, they gotta have all of the money first. If it's success, they gotta have success first. If it's whatever, they have to have it before you. Or if you do get any money or success, it has to be within what they're comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be more than they're comfortable with. If you're too successful in their head, they're not comfortable with that shit, they're gonna feel some type of way. If you have too much going on for you and they're not comfortable with that, they're gonna feel some type of way. If you have too much attention on you and they're not comfortable with it, they're gonna feel some type of way. It's like, you either can't have more than them, or you can only have a certain amount type of thing. Very weird type of energy. Or even if you have good things happening, it's like this person finds a way to diminish it. So like you could have like a successful moment, something can happen that's big for you or that you're really excited about, and this person will find a way to be like, that's not that big, that's not that important, that's not all that's basic, I already had that, or I already experienced that, or that's nothing. Like they find a way to make it small. Yeah, humility. It's like they try to humble you. They try to, find a way for you to not feel as good, as grand, as accomplished, as successful as you feel. Like they don't want, it's like they find a way to, again, just diminish whatever your accomplishments are or whatever you've done, whatever success you've had. Yeah, evil eye at the bottom of the deck. This person really don't fuck with you the way that you fuck with them. And they could have started out, very on your side. You know what I'm saying? Because, of course, you may not have seen all of this from the beginning. So they could have started off being a very sweet person, a very caring person, whatever, But this is giving me, like, a complete 180 type of energy. Like, however they were when you met them is most definitely not who they are now. Like, that shit is night and day. Like, people will probably never believe that they used to be that type of person. Sometimes you may even sit and think, like, damn, when I first met you, you wasn't even like that. Or in the beginning stages, you wasn't even like this. I feel like a lot of y'all held on so long to this person because of how it was in the beginning. Like, you always thought that it could possibly go back to being what it used to be. And because it never did, eventually you got to this place where you are now where it's like you have to make a decision because it's not going back to that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've waited long enough. You've been patient long enough to see that this shit is going to be what it's going to be. It is what it is. This person is who they are at this point in their life. And they're never going to go back to being who they are or how they are when you first connected with them. This is not going to be that. So it's almost like a part of you that had to get that dose of reality in order for you to make whatever decision you need to make. Like, again, like I said in the beginning, a lot of y'all have been trying to convince yourself that, oh, they're really a good person and they don't mean no harm and they just been through a lot and whatever, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, there's been more than enough time for this person to, try to change for the better. And they haven't. So what more are you waiting for, type of thing? Like, at some point, you're going to have to accept this reality for what it is and not for what you want it to be, not for what you dream it to be, not for what you hope it to be, but for what it is. How it's showing up is how you need to accept it. Period. No more making excuses. No more holding on to the past. Two of Wands. There's a decision that has to be made. And for a lot of y'all, this decision can cost you everything. If you stay connected to this person, it can cost you everything. Everything that you've been working so hard for, everything that you've been wanting for yourself, everything that you've been trying to create for yourself, all of that, you could lose it if you stay connected to the wrong energies. I just heard you showed your ass for the last time. So this person could have done something recently that's just unforgivable, or something that just completely woke you up. Like, maybe you've been kind of in and out, how like when you first wake up and you hit that first alarm and you kind of groggy and you go back to sleep, but then you up, but then you sleep. You're like in that in-between stage. Like, for a while, y'all been kind of like in that in-between stage where you kind of paying attention to what's going on, but you kind of still in this la-la land of emotions, right? But I feel like something has happened recently, or something is about to happen, that kind of wakes you up. And it's like you can no longer ignore the shit that you've been ignoring for all this time. You can no longer act like certain things are not happening. You can no longer act like certain things are not going the way that they're going. Like at some point, you had to wake up and face reality and just take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Take it for face value. It is what it is. There is no more pretending. There is no more, fake sleeping on this situation or on this person. Like, it's time to wake up now. It's time for you to see exactly what it is. They could have done something in front of other people too. This could be like public embarrassment, or they can just have embarrassed you or made you feel some type of way. This can also be an effect on your confidence. Maybe this person has affected your confidence, the way that you feel about yourself, the confidence that you have in yourself, like that. If I leave you, nobody's gonna want you, or if you don't have me by your side, you ain't gonna ever be shit, or you ain't gonna ever have shit, or they could have pointed out certain things that make you insecure, or created insecurities for you, or whatever. But it's something about it being on display in front of other people. Like it's not just the you thing anymore. Now other people are starting to see it or witness it, or it's affecting how you show up in front of other people. Like your confidence is now affected, or your belief in yourself has now been affected. I feel like when this person gets around other people, they act like a completely different person as well. Like the way that they act with you behind closed doors is night and day, with the way that they act for real. They could have people who think of them in a certain light, and these people would never believe what you have to say about this person. Like, it's no possible way that this person treats you like this, or that you had these types of experiences with this person. Like, there's no way. Like, people look at this person and see them in a whole different light. Like, it almost makes you mad sometimes that people can't see this person for who they are. Kind of like in the beginning when you couldn't see them for who they were. Now it's certain people in their life who can't see them for who they are either. This person could have some type of addiction. This could be alcohol, sex, drugs, money, power. They could be very narcissistic. This is the type of person that will treat you all types of ways and then fake feel bad about it. Like, very bipolar energy, okay? They could have mental issues, but it's very wishy-washy energy. It's like 1 minute they could be cussing you the fuck out, talking to you crazy, and the next minute they want to be all lovey-dovey and, all of that. It's like very confusing, very manipulative. Going back to that word, manipulation. Like, very manipulative. This is kind of taking me back to a dream that I had this rising, where me and my brother were like in these woods somewhere, and we were like trying to get away from something, and this person was like holding this gate open. It was like, you can come in here, you can come in here. So when we got in the gate, we finally looked around, and bitch, it was a prison. It was like the little yard of a prison. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like they trick you into things. They trick you into thinking that they're your safe haven, or that they're going to help you, or that they're going to benefit you. Like, it's like a bait and switch. Like, this person could have presented you when you first met them, they could have had a certain energy about them, or they could have acted a certain type of way, or whatever. It's like the way that they came into this is not what it is now. Very bait and switch type of energy. Like, very night and day. Very, like, playing with you type shit. Like, you wouldn't have expected for this person to turn out to be who they are right now in this moment. It's like you would have never guessed it. You would have never thought that they would be this person. Very manipulative. This person is definitely the reason why you are very stagnant right now. They're definitely the reason why certain things are not moving. You have the potential to make things move. You have the potential to, you know, be in a better space than where you are, to grow and to have success and, you know, be in alignment and a lot of other things. Like, you have the potential to get shit done, but it's literally because you're attached to this certain person why certain shit is not coming to you. It's like spirit is not going to allow, your ancestors, your spirit team is not going to allow, thank y'all for the gifts, certain people to come into your space, certain things to come into your space if you have certain people around. They're just not going for it, because they know that if they release these things to you, it's going to get fucked up. I mean, there's just no other way of putting it. If they allow these things to find you, if they allow you to have certain success, it's not going to last long. Things are going to go wrong. It's going to get fucked up. Like, it's just not going to work out. Period. It's just not going to work out. So they will rather hold it, because I'm hearing layaway. They will rather hold your abundance for you, because some of y'all may be like trying to put it together like, damn, I feel like I'm doing all this work, I feel like I'm making all these changes, I feel like I'm doing all these things and I'm trying to be better, but why isn't certain things moving for me? And it's because you haven't done the most important thing, which is release this person. Shit is just not going to move for you until you let go of this person. It just is what it is. And you can feel however you want to feel about it, but at the end of the day, it's really happening for your benefit. Would you rather your spirit team hold it until you get your shit right and you get your space together and your environment together? Or would you rather them give it to you and allow this person to fuck it up for you? And all the things that you work towards and all the things that you're trying to do, it just goes to waste. It just gets thrown in the fucking trash because you have the wrong energies, the toxic energies in your space. So it may feel unfair, you know, that certain things are not moving for you. But at the end of the day, that's the best case scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is happening for your benefit, that these things are being withheld from you until you get your shit together. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Cups. For a lot of y'all, you know, getting emotionally stable within yourself is the most important thing right now. Figuring out how to love yourself. Some of y'all don't love yourselves, and that's why this person is able to capitalize off of you the way that they are, because they know that you don't love yourself. Codependency, like I said. Some of y'all have depended on this person for love, for compassion, for support, for advice, you know, whatever. Did y'all hear them birds? Yeah. Some of y'all have most definitely been dependent on this person for whatever it is, you know. And until you are able to supply yourself with these things, I mean, you're going to deal with whatever reality you're dealing with. It just is what it is. Let's get 2 more, and then we'll be done for the day. Yeah, 9 of Swords. This person makes you question yourself a lot, or question your life a lot, or you have just been questioning yourself and your life a lot. I feel like this is why some of you guys know that there's a decision that you have to make, because you've been thinking about it a lot now. I feel like before you were kind of just so in the moment that you wasn't really paying attention. You were just kind of going with the flow. You know, you just kind of here, kind of there, kind of everywhere. But I feel like now a lot of y'all are thinking. Like, you thinking now. Like, your brain... Your brain is turning, all right? The wheels of the brain is turning, and you're starting to think now. You've woken up from whatever slumber you've been in. You've gotten some clarity, okay? You are starting to see things a little more clear than what you was before. And because of this, you're being forced to think about things that maybe you didn't before, which is a good thing. And again, going back to this decision, you have a decision to make. And this decision is going to dictate whether your future looks a certain type of way and you have certain things, or whether you don't. Just point blank the fuck period. And remember, the way that you start a year, the way that you start a cycle is usually the way that you're going to end it. Because whatever habits you have now are the habits that you're going to continue with. So for a lot of y'all, Spirit is giving you an opportunity to find clarity before this new cycle so that you can use new ways of thinking, new ways of being. You can come into this with a higher mentality, you know what I'm saying? And not be on this lower vibration. Let's see one more card. Oops. Yeah, you the star, babe. You have so much potential. You have so many things that you're supposed to be doing. You have so much success that is waiting on you. So many opportunities that's waiting on you. So many experiences that are waiting on you. And it's literally based on you making this decision, you know, and moving forward in the right way, in the best ways, or staying in the energy that you're in, staying with the energy that you're with, and continuously living the same reality over and over. Kind of backing up what we were talking about yesterday. But you have an opportunity to make a difference and to make a change. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that's connecting you to this person, it's time to heal that. Whatever it is that's keeping you wanting this person, it's time to heal that. Whatever it is that's been distracting you from yourself, it's time to clear that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that's in the way of you stepping into what is yours and claiming what is yours, it's time to do something about it. No more sitting around letting whatever happen, letting people do whatever they want, allowing people to manipulate you, allowing people to misuse you or confuse you or put you in the wrong types of situations or pull you into bullshit. Like, you have an opportunity right now to really make a decision that's going to benefit you in the long run. Okay? I am still taking money for the childhood trauma seminar on Thursday, November 12th. If you are interested, feel free to inbox me. It is only $30. It is a 3-hour seminar where I'll be giving tips, tools, and answering questions in regards to childhood trauma healing. This is the perfect time to do it as we move into the hibernation season and really focusing on self-love and healing and shadow work. You will also be able to get a recorded copy of the seminar at the end if you want it. You'll also have an opportunity to ask one-on-one questions. Again, get tips and tools to deal with childhood trauma healing. And I'll also be giving, of course, a seminar explaining the steps of healing traumas and different things like that. So if you are interested, feel free to shoot me an inbox message either on here. You can use this box below. You can type info right here. So thank you, December 12th. Thank you. For this Thursday, December 12th, it will be via Zoom, and it'll be at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you cannot make the actual Zoom, you can still purchase your slot and get the recording. So either way, you'll still be able to get the full 3-hour recording for you to play it back as many times as you need to, take whatever notes you need to take, so on and so forth. Okay? Again, if you're interested, feel free to inbox me. I am still doing specials for consultations, advice consultations, spiritual consultations for those who want to talk, for those who need advice, need a listening ear, want my advice, or need help working through certain problems and issues. I also have mentorship specials. I have 2-week mentorship specials. I have 4-week mentorship specials. I also have 10-card reading specials as well. So if you're interested, again, feel free to inbox me and just let me know what you're interested in, and I'll send you the information or the price list for that. All other services are on my website. That link is in my bio. This will be posted onto YouTube tomorrow rising, so feel free to subscribe to my YouTube. That link is also in my bio. Make sure you turn your notifications on for YouTube and this TikTok so you know whenever I go live or post any new content. Other than that, I hope that these messages resonated for who they are for. Remember, all messages won't resonate for everybody, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I will see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's live reading. Thank you again for joining. Thank you for participating in the comment section, sending any gifts, likes, comments, whatever. It is all appreciated. In the event that TikTok does get banned, please make sure that you guys subscribe to my YouTube, because that's where I will be doing my daily lives. Apparently the ban is approved and solidified, so January 19th I believe is the last day for TikTok. So definitely make sure that you guys are subscribed to the YouTube so that we can continue to tap in and do these readings, and for me to do other different content as well. Again, light and love to everybody, and I will see you guys tomorrow.